Hello! Hyper Light Drifter for the Nintendo Switch Special Edition. 60 frames a second. The developers call it the definitive edition of the game. Yet they did not call it the definitive edition or the ultimate edition. They just called it the special edition. So maybe they don't really mean what they say. If you're in Canada, happy legal pot day. People can buy pot. Now, you can smoke it in Quebec. You can smoke it anywhere tobacco is allowed to be smoked. It's a great day for Canadian freedoms. Special edition of Legal Matt is today. I'm all legal for you. This would be a good game to enjoy with legal substances. With pot. Of course, if you're young, don't recommend smoking pot. You're too young because it actually can screw up your brain. I tried some recreational drugs even when I was in my early 20s. MDMA. And did it a bunch for a summer. And I think it drastically changed my ability to be happy. I remember being a lot happier before I did all that. And now it's more up and down my whole life. Maybe that's just how life goes. But there was a significant change I noticed. In moderation, sure. Try things. In moderation to try to expand your mind or see how you feel about it or to experience things in your life. But a lot of times it can just take away your motivation and your ambition. So be careful with that stuff. Definitely the most important thing to do in your life is to fill it with things that fill you with a good sense of being. Not necessarily being happy all the time, but a sense of purpose. You know what it's like to feel your best self. But you need to find hobbies and interests that that can create that feeling for you, whether that's animation, drawing, music, hard work, whatever. I wouldn't put it into people. Try to make sure you can make yourself really happy. And then you add someone to that. Because you can never count on people, but you can always count on yourself and the things that you do and create. But yeah, a little bit of drugs here and there. When I was in about, I think we were in like 13 or 14, I saw some of my friends start smoking a lot of it. And I watched them before I had any. And I noticed it made them pretty dumb at first. So I avoided it for a while. You know, and then tried it here and there. Moderation. You gotta do it in moderation so that when you do it, it's actually enjoyable. Remember, the creator of Get Out, that great horror movie, said he had to completely stop smoking pot to create that movie. It can be a great substance. Great, hey there, Horky Sparky. It can be a lot of fun. It can be a good creative reset every once in a while. But you do need to make sure it could easily, like any kind of vice, can easily drag you down. But I'm still a fan of it, and I think that it's one of the best pain medications out there. And now the great thing about it being legal is that they can properly research it. My friend Gavin was mentioning this to me. Now they can really, really dig into it, get into the science of it, and really extract the best out of it in a way they wouldn't have done when it was illegal. So, that's a great thing. I had an abscessed tooth, and if I bit into something, it would be this immense sharp pain. But pot at the time would kill the pain in like a minute. Or if you take a bunch of pills, take 40 minutes, and pills are not good for you. They're really not. But when you're trying to do it illegally and help yourself with pot, you're kind of at the mercy of whatever pot you can get your hands on. And that might be something that's more psychosomatic. That's probably the wrong word for it. More like psychoactive. But, you know, not everybody wants to be tripping balls just so they can feel better from pain. I mean, maybe you want to play Hyperlight Drifter and trip balls. I don't think you need pot if you just play Hyperlight Drifter. But I still think it's a great thing for pain. It can be a great thing in moderation. And I'm really happy that people aren't going to be criminals anymore to recreationally use it in Canada. Now, what is psilocybin? Horky sporky. I'm so excited to play this. I can't believe this came out on the Switch and I didn't even realize it. Oh, mushrooms. Yeah, they're very, very intense. They're just more like a very intense form of pot, I found. Oh no, we're getting lag spikes. Son of a bitch. You know that they said for medical use. Cool. Yeah, I've heard that microdoses of mushrooms or acid can be used to cure depression. I mean, really, just anything that is natural has to be... You at least have to give an effort into exploring that before just coming up with a pill or a drug, you know? And having that be the main go-to. Here you go, take some oxycodone. It's worse for you than heroin. But it's from... I already played this? Nobody. Never. Always wanted to. I think I had it on the PS4, but I was waiting to play it on Switch. Griezmann Kent. I'm hella good. How are you? Jeremy B. Happy legal pot day in Canada. I do believe that's today. Oh man. And of course the music in this game by Disaster Piece. If you've never heard the Fez soundtrack, I highly recommend that. I whipped around a bit in the last night. Yes, they would rather you be hooked on painkillers. Absolutely, they would. I almost want to play with aim, shoot, heal, special, move, interact, sword, dash, swap whip, sword and dash. Why are sword and dash so far apart? Why swap wep? Oh no, sword and dash are there. I was thinking B was on the other one. Voice to text. That was fun. The sun is out and the birds are singing. It's a switch. I'm on the switch. Maybe I had said something like, people had said there was a problem with it because it was made in Game Maker or something. Yeah. Standard. I hope I like it too. Right, yes. What did I pay for blank game? $40 probably, 30 or 40 bucks for that stupid collection. Oh yeah. 60 frames a second, baby. Looks like a... Are those dogs or cats? That looks like a dog? Cat? Maybe a bird? And,